This is the wide lat pull down. Now, even though there's not a lat tower on the machine, these adjustable arms all the way at the top create the same direction of resistance that we need for any pull down. Now, depending upon your height, you might have to make some adjustments here relative to the seat and the angle of your body to get the angle of the pull down that you want. So take a look at this. In the starting position, number one, I've got the handle shortened, right, to the D-ring closer to the grip, and then that allows Amy to reach all the way up. We still have some resistance on her. We're not bottomed out up here. And the rope is in line with her arm, is in line with her torso there. So that's just about like having the rope straight over your head if you were standing up or seated in a vertical position. It's the same thing. She's just angled a little bit. Now I have the seat back that you use for the leg press. I have it on the front of the sliding seat with the sliding seat locked in a very specific position to allow her this range, and she can rest on this if she wants to. Now she doesn't have to. We could take that off of there and she could use her trunk muscles to maintain that position as well. That would be considered maybe a little bit more advanced. But watch as she goes through the motion. The first thing I'd like for you to watch, do it real slowly for him, Amy. Her shoulder blades are up here at the top, but the first thing you're going to notice is these shoulder blades go down. Not necessarily together like they did in a row, not a pinch backwards, but a pinch downwards towards her waistline. And that motion in the shoulder blade continues as her arm moves toward her side. So she's thinking about, it'd be almost as if she said, hey, I'm going to smash his hand with my arm. So that's what you're thinking. Don't worry about how far your hand or your handle comes down. You're not trying to touch your shoulder with the handle or anything like that. That's not as important as the range created at your shoulder joint by bringing your upper arm towards your torso. So that is a perfect way to do it right there. Now, one thing you might find is that if you were taller and with longer arms like I am, I simply might have to move this seat and the whole scenario back to one of these other holes back here. That would adjust it backwards, and I would have to lean forward just a tiny bit more. That's the only change that I have to make, and I would still have the ability to do this same perfect exercise. Now I want to kind of show you what she is working as she does this. Not only all these lower scapular muscles like lower trap and that kind of thing, but also your lats, the fibers running down, some elbow flexors, all those guys right there. So there's a lot of choices for you to make even within the wide grip pull down in terms of how you want to perform it and how you need to perform it based upon your arm length and your torso length.